Hey, what's going on everyone? I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that all of you are having a great day. And thank you guys for the feedback on my last video about the Empire in Solo. You guys left some great feedback for me, and you decided that unscripted is better when we're going over theories and such. So, today's video is going to be me talking about ways that Luke could appear in 9, or ways that he might not even have had to die in 8. So to start off this list, I want to talk about the end where we see Luke fade off and he's no longer on Ahch-To. And we see Rey and Leia talk about Luke's gone, but he left with purpose. And one way that this could be changed in episode 9 is to have Rey feel and sense that he's no longer on Ahch-To, but not that he's no longer with us. And what could happen is JJ could say, okay, there was a huge backlash from fans about the way Luke was handled at the end of this film, even though it really rounded out his character arc. It's just something fans didn't want to see with Luke Skywalker. So what we can do is we can take Luke and put him wherever the Resistance is heading now, and as soon as they get there, he's just gonna be there. Or another way to do it is, since Carrie Fisher passed away, sadly, is on the way there, Carrie Fisher could pass off screen, but this is only if there isn't a time gap, which there likely will be from 8 to 9, even though there wasn't from 7 to 8. But if Carrie Fisher passes away, she could not really like the fact that Luke left Ahch-To, and maybe through some new force power that we haven't seen demonstrated yet, she would be able to take his place in the force, and Luke could still be with us physically, not just in a force sense. But if there is a time gap, what would obviously have to happen is we would have Mark Hamill reprise his role as Luke Skywalker, which at this point seems like a necessity for episode 9, considering how the fan base was more split than I think anybody had anticipated about this film. I remember when I was going into the movie, I was ridiculously excited. I was thinking there's no way this is going to be a bad movie, and I was left with those expectations really unfulfilled. But I will have to say that over the 3 times I saw the movie, I liked it a little bit better, but I really wish it would have been like The Force Awakens, where the first time through I was blown away. But the way that J.J. Abrams needs to do this is he needs to bring Mark Hamill back in for Luke to help Rey with her powers and continuing to guide her on her journey, just as Luke had Obi-Wan and Yoda to guide him as Force Ghosts. This would be a great way to do that, and since Luke is no longer with us, since there was a dynamic duo of Force Ghosts, I guess you could say, in the original trilogy between Obi-Wan and Yoda, what would be really cool to happen is if it was Anakin and Luke, although that's a completely out there idea. It's just something that could happen, but really the basis of what needs to happen in 9 in terms of Luke is he has to be in the movie in some form, whether it's a flashback, whether it's just his voice. But the best way they need to do it is to physically sign Mark onto the film, which he is currently not. The people currently signed on are John Boyega, Daisy Ridley, Oscar Isaac, and Adam Driver. Nobody else is officially confirmed, and what we need to have is JJ to have Luke be a very prominent Force Ghost in this film. Not just like a one scene like Yoda, but he needs to be more involved like Obi-Wan was in Empire. Because fans really don't like the idea of Star Wars without Mark Hamill right now. That was something that's very clear, and I'm still getting comments on all of those videos about Mark Hamill talking about the film, saying that they really don't want to see 9, they wish they would have had Mark back. And this would be something that JJ has said in interviews that he likes to do what the fans want. He wants to make it a fan service project to give them what they want so that they enjoy the film. And if that's really true, then this is what he has to do, is bring Luke back. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want Luke to come back in the first way that I pitched, where there is no time gap between 8 and 9 and he is just not on Ahch-To, but he just faded to the location that they're going and that he didn't really die? Obviously that would be kind of a bit of a treading back on the actual story, but it could work. Or do you want there to be a time gap and Luke to be a very prominent Force Ghost? Let me know with a comment down below, and thank you guys for your feedback last time. That wraps things up for me here in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. If you want to become a daily coffee drinker, hit that bell down there to receive a notification on your iOS or Android device the second a new video goes live. thank you guys for watching. As always, keep loving Star Wars, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.